PetSide.com did a study to see how much money people are willing to spend on their pet when it's sick. Okay, so what they did is they talked to 1,112 pet owners, and they gave different medical costs for the pets. Okay, so 62% of the respondents said that they would pay for the vet costs if it was $500 or less. Okay,
I love that. That means about a third of the pet owners are throwing Fifi under the bus. They're like, oh, they're not even ponying up $500. They're like, oh, really? $122. Anyway, gotta run. Good luck with that, Fifi.
That's amazing to me. Wow. Oh, come on. Okay.
You're not gonna pay $150 for her.
Oh, come on.
Come on. You're gonna let her die. That's so. There's a great twist to this story, by the way.
About a little pause, bro.
Okay, just come.
Okay.
Cats versus dogs. You got that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll get to that in a second, though. I have to break down the cost.
Oh no, come on. $1 million, I'd still pay. No. Yeah, right.
Oh,
Here's what I got for this dog. A nickel. Anyway, I'm playing. Go ahead.
All right. So cat owners are more likely to quit on their pets sooner than dog owners.
Like, there's a certain threshold of under $500. People will pay to fix up their dogs, but they won't pay to fix up their cats as much.
Right.
Man, that's gotta suck if you're a cat.
Which kind of makes sense, but I'll talk about that in a second. Okay, less than half are willing to pay the vet costs if it's $1,000. Okay, half are willing to pay $2,000. I can't believe that. That's crazy. 22% say that they are willing to spend $5,000 or more on the pet costs, on the vet costs. So, which brings me to the question: what is your limit?
You know, I've never had a pet, so it's really hard to say, and I've never had money, so it's really hard to say. But I know rich folks, and they'll pay anything. And I'm always like, Jesus, man, you spent that much on a pet. That's unbelievable to me, because I can't spend that on me, on my family, let alone my pet. So I'm kind of capped out. Like, if you said to me, here, give me $5,000 for your cat, I'd be like, I don't have the $5,000. So, I mean, Kittens is going to have to make do with what's going on. You see what I'm saying? I mean, life is tough. And sometimes you make it and sometimes you don't. But... Okay, but I never had one. So if I had a pet and I'm attached to it, I'm sure I'd try to scrounge together $1,000. I think I would. Yeah, I'd be surprised if I couldn't. Okay, all right. Now I'm curious because you have a dog.
I have a dog, and look, you have no money. I have no money either. Okay, but I have a good living situation where I have zero expenses. So would I spend $5,000 if my dog got very sick? Absolutely.
Oh,
I have no
so
other.
painful.
I mean, it would be painful, but I have no other responsibilities. I don't have a mortgage. I don't even have a car payment at this point. So
I hear you, but there's a limit, right? I mean, if they said, okay, what's his name, Fendi, right?
Fendi.
$17,500.
I can't. I mean, that's impossible.
You can't.
I
right.
can't.
$12,000.
No, I can't. I physically can't. No.
$8,000.
No.
$7,000.
$7,000. I think $7,000 is my limit.
We have a winner.
It's $7,000 is my limit because that's literally the most I can spend. I can't possibly go penny over that.
Oh man, Fendi would be such a bag. It'd be like, Fendi, it was nice knowing you, man. $7,000.
Yeah, so that's the question. You could, but you would too.
Yeah, I would.
You would blow it.
You don't understand how much I love my dog. And people might think that's crazy, but my dog it brings a certain level of happiness to my life. I can't imagine my life without her.
Oh, okay, just please calm down, okay, she's about to break down. Okay, JR, notorious dog and animal hater. Would you pay $7 to fix your dog?
I thought you were going to ask a legitimate question. Yes, I would pay $7 to fix my dog.
$700.
No, we're already at the point of where I can't.
Wow, $700 and that dog's under the bus.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm gonna put out a couple pictures and run up a fund. I'm gonna try something, but it's not coming from my pocket.
JRJackson.com. Think about it. This is not happening. Wallet being open for Fifi.
This thing, the wallet be open, then Fifi would go, "What are you doing with that? It's not gonna help me out." It's not gonna work.
All right, Jesus, come on, you're gonna spend some money. This guy's a softie, okay? This guy's going all the way to $2,000.
He might go over that.
Well, obviously the question is, do I have that? If I have it, of course I would. If I don't,
Well, look, dude, I'm not saying the scenario isn't, okay, you're, Mr. Thurston on Gilligan's Island and you got $28 million and would you spend a little bit? No, you're you. How much money can you put out? I mean, you got to scrounge, you got to borrow, you got to whatever it is. 3,000, would you go to 3,000?
it'd be hard to go to 3,000, but I think 2,000 would be my cap.
All right, there we go. 2,000, $70 from JR, 7,000 over here. And I can't imagine that I could go over 1,000, but I don't have a pet, so it's not quite fair. What's your limit? Go.